So, yeah, last video I posted was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, and this video was very delayed. This was basically due a long time ago. Let me go ahead and see how long ago it was due. The power of YouTube. Oh my gosh. It's been a while since I played this game for y'all. I last played this game in September, nearing the end of September, so this is long overdue, and it should have been out by last year, but nope, this year is the year, the lucky year where Doki Doki makes a return. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and why am I doing this? Hold on, my door's open. I'll be right back. Anyways, welcome back to Doki Doki. I didn't realize, but that kind of looks like an 8. Now, I don't know why, but we are reviving this series once and for all. We will also revive some more series that have been dead, like... Oh, okay, Baldi's Basics isn't dead, it's already been revived. So, all that's left is to revive Hello Neighbor, yeah. Alright, so, not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki, once again, inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. I need to wear my glasses, sorry. Alright. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? I may ask. Well, obviously, you'd think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? What kind of sicko are you? I mean, well, since well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Alright. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. Oh, really? But that just helps you get to know the characters. Besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. You know, all that mwah mwah. Yeah, that kind of stuff. That's really what makes it good. There are so many touching parts. Is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. I really look sarcastic. And I sound sarcastic too. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? What? That gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she didn't want to admit something. Yeah, why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. Yeah, nothing else. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in manga. I feel bad for anybody that's impressionable. Aha. Definitely not a coincidence. I'm a psychic. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. I'm not sure the correct pronunciation. I don't know if it's Natsuki or Natsuki. I don't know. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it. So who am I to judge? Hello. We read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. Yeah. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with some. Oh, okay. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not. Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Excuse me, Grace, get out. Thank you. Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. Exactly. That's what people think. I actually like manga. Okay, maybe I only like Pokemon manga. I mean, here's to prove that I like Pokemon. I mean, look at all these. Sorry, where was I again? Oh, jumbo cards. Good to have. Alright. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face like a boss. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much like friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe in here. In the club room. Except Monica is kind of a jerk about it. I can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is one of my favorite characters. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. There we go. But it gets especially bad when... Ooh! I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter, then go on. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can't understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling that you get when connecting with someone like that. I feel ya, Ninja. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Isn't that the song? Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. But you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She easily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Honestly, that's what people would do to me, you know. my sad life. Alright, I guess I'll stop here for now. Close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? How could you do such a thing? Don't you just want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. If it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. You know, I would agree with that one, Mr. Ninjek. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return it to where I put my stuff and carefully look into my bag. You know. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing, bro. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everybody's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sarah and Monica enthusiastically pull out their phones. Sarah's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf, torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. You can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. What? Who should I do first? I'll go the longest one, which is probably gonna be Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess I might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes, and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. That reminds me of when I wrote my narrative story for my English class yesterday. No, it was, I don't know when I started writing it, but that's what it reminds me of. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's okay. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Alright. Oh, this isn't that long. This is not that long at all. Alright, Ghost Under the Light. I can't read cursive. I can't read cursive. The tendrils in my hair. That's what I can't read cursive that well, though. Illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. Light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Yeah, I couldn't read it. Sorry, what? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. No, I didn't. I couldn't read it at all. That's a relief. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Yeah, not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Ninja. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, Monica! Hi, Ninjak. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Glad to hear it, yeah. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyways, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Ninjak. We're all just a little embarrassed today, you know? You know, it's Monday. Wait, no. This is Tuesday. I'm stupid. Because, there was school, in the yesterday of the game. So it can't possibly be a Sunday or anything. So this is either Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or something. I don't know. But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past. I can't read. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. There you go. I like it, Ninjak. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Okay, Natsuki, okay. I get it. Natsuki will like this. Oh jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. I knew it. She's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Actually, I have. Where the Sidewalk Ends. Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express the views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. Are you saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure it will. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. But everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Stop smiling at me like that. Gives me the creeps. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's just because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. It couldn't have been me. See the direction, the spackle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film, left out from the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. It is stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So what did you think? It's very free-form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany? I can't read that word. I'm sorry. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. And that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, let's go, Sayori. This is a good poem, Ninjak. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before, Ninja. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do. Stop notifying me, phone. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason that I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Alright, yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, let's see about that. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead, help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's secret, but I just huh? Sorry. I want breakfast. Alright. Sorry, I need to go ahead and go to dinner. I'll be back real quick. Alright guys, so we are back. Sorry, I had to go to dinner. So we saved here, am I correct? Alright, Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better than myself. Don't be mean. I still trying to pass. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that. It was a bad poem. It came out nicer. How should I put it? It sounds just like you. Yeah, definitely. Ha ha ha. Really? Yeah. We'll work on that. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. It's not good for you. I get all cranky. Right. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Oh, yeah. The next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna get ride the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Alright, I'm done. Oh, right, I forgot about Natsuki. Or Natsuki, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce these names. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki reads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Oh, so I had a perfect poem. Wow. Thanks, Natsuki. I really appreciate that. And that was the point of sharing in the first place. I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. I am happy too. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Ooh, you're so fucked up. You just don't understand anything, do you? I told you that. You don't have to go to announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Good Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly. The music, though, it's fitting. nonetheless. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can train, and that's about it! Boom! That's a great rap. That should be, a rap verse in a song I could make. I could make it happen. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. And I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Because, like, it's good. I can make a rap out of it. Eagles can fly, people can jump. Why are you that I didn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing ought to be all sophisticated stuff. You know, all that stuff, you know. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But it isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everybody around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it put more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme in the end, but then it made it fall flat on purpose. Okay. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. Don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if they're just being nice. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sarah and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Gingerly, exchange sheets of paper showing their respective poems. They read in tandem. I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? How dare you! It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. That's what I thought of it. I also thought of it as rap. That's what I thought. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. I'm looking for a suggestion about someone who actually liked it. That's me, by the way. Which people did, by the way. So you really liked it, and Ninjak did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Ninjak liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Ninjak appreciates my advice more than he appreciates you. That reminds me of that one live stream I was on. I was watching. At the end of it, the guy told us to put goodnight in the chat. I put goodnight, and he pronounced my name as NickJackGamer5. Okay. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? I know. if I was fooling myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh, is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically got bigger size as soon as Ninja started showing up. Oh, I did not realize that. That's key. That's a little. This doesn't involve you. Oh, they're both saying this doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. And Jack, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? Their meanings should jump out of the reader, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Ninja. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. Let me put on my glasses. You understand that, right, Ninja? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. I like keeping things simple, but I also add small little details in my writing, like especially that narrative I wrote in English. I don't know what to do. Natsuki's is simple. Yuri's is complex. And the way I like doing it is like making it somewhat simple and adding a little bit of detail into it. Help me, Yuri. And Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori? Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Ninja. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me, are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Ooh. Ooh. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along. My friends are wonderful people. I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's parents. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's... I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I literally can't. I literally can't. Literally! Okay. Big and beautiful. Oh my god. Sayori. There is, stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Ha 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 ha. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Ari is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? Sorry for the background noises. My siblings are on the drum set downstairs. You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? Oh, God. I would hate to see her get There's two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiled sweetly at me, causing my stomach to nut. It did that to me, too. I like this music. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly, till the end. Ninja, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. Stupid notification. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learned something from your friends too, so you promise we'll turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more kinds of poems everyone likes. Any luck? Let's just get to the poems. Oh, we're walking home with Sayori. Alright, let's go home. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Oh god, drumming. Between Yuri and Natsuki. Crap. I'll do that later. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I like both of them. They're very cute. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Ninja, it's nice that I can spend time with you in the club. Let's get to the poem. Okay, let's go home. Alright, so thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next amazing video. See ya! Oh god.